Until one day, I snapped and I started fighting back, which unfortunately led to me being in detention a lot growing up through school, because I would fight all the time. It would lead me to being in detention, it would lead me to being suspended, all kinds of shit. But nothing would be as bad as me getting taken advantage of by all my exes, which is why I am the way that I am. And it kills me, because a lot of people see that I'm a good person. They ask me, dude, you're a good guy. Why do people take advantage of you? This is why. Because they see me and they see somebody that looks different. On the outside, yeah, I may be different. That may be true. I may be that different looking. That may be true. But at the same time, this weird looking cares about human life. This weird looking dude cares about other people. You want to know how much I care about people? How much I care about those that I'm around? Let me tell you. I'm that when it comes down to it, I will do something that makes me look to help someone else. That's the kind of person I am. Especially if I care about that person. If I call that person my brother, my family, if I call that person my friend, I will bend over backwards and make myself look like, to make sure that that person doesn't get over. Because I would rather be the one that looks like, I would rather take the heat and make myself look bad before someone else does. Why? Because I know what it's like to go through that, and I don't want to see anybody else have to go through that. Just tonight, and over the last few days, I had to do that for a very good friend of mine. And I'm pretty sure it's going to make me look like people are going to talk. People are going to say that on this and that on that. But guess what? I don't care. Because the person that I did it for, I did it because I care about them. I did it because they're my friend. They're my family. And I would honestly do the same thing for any of you guys in my chat. Any of you guys that's a supporter of me, I would do that for any of you guys. Hell, I would do that for somebody that I don't even know. And you want to know why? Because I care about human life. I give a shit about what people go through. Let me tell you, last night, when I'm about to tell y'all, man, it hits home for me, because just thinking about what I'm about to tell y'all, it kills me inside. Last night, I had to watch one of my best friends break down into tears. My best friend, Clinton, who I've known for going on almost 10 years now. He's one of my best friends in the world. He's seen everything that's gone on. From day one, he has seen everything that's went on. And let me tell you, a few months ago, he lost his wife of 25 years to terminal cancer. And it got so bad to the point to where he was drinking all the time. He was depressed. And he eventually started to get help. But let me tell you, seeing that man break down right in front of me on that call, Seeing that man break down on that call tore me to pieces. And you want to know why it tore me to pieces? Because the woman that he loved for over 25 years is gone. And let me tell you how much he cared about her. He cared so much about her that he is lost. And let me tell you, seeing him break down in tears like that killed me. Because this is a man that stuck up for me when no one else would. This is a man that had my back. When everybody else walked away and believed all the lies. When everybody else believed all the lies of, I was this, I was that. He was there. He stuck up for me more times than I can ever count. And I'll tell you guys this, because he's one of the people that made me the way that I am. He's one of the people that inspired me to want to help other people. And another person that inspired that in me is Tibbs. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually true. Because as you guys know, he goes through a lot. He does. And tonight, an incident happened. That person that I was telling y'all about, here's the thing. He's not using me if I'm helping him willingly. There's a difference. There is a difference. I am helping him willingly. You want to know why? Because he sees something in me that not very many people see. That man sees something in me that no one else sees. And to Tibbs TV, I want to say thank you. Right here in front of everyone. I want to say thank you for having my back. I want to say thank you for showing me what I need to do. Thank you for showing me the person that I can be, that I needed to be again. Between you and my brother Clint, you guys showed me the person that I needed to be again. That person that used to care about human life. That person that's willing to go out of his way to help people no matter what. That's the person that I am. That's the person that I was before all this. And I tell you guys this because I care about all you guys. Every single one of you guys that's in the chat. Even Chi-Town, who is a troll. Who's actually one of my oldest trolls. Mind you. I care about even him. Because I don't want to see people hurt. I don't want to see people fighting. I don't want to see people going at each other. It's stupid. It's dumb. And like I said, I say all this because I care about all you guys in chat. Whenever I say I care about you guys, whenever I sit there and say that I appreciate you guys and I hope you guys are doing good, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I'm not just saying that because of who I am. No, I genuinely mean that. And when I try to reach out to help you, And I'm not saying this to you guys, but I'm saying this to certain people who I am not going to mention because they don't need the from everyone else. But I'm saying this to a very specific person who needs to hear this. When I reach out to you to help you, and I tell you that I know what's really going on, and you proceed to lie to me, after I know what you're really about, and you proceed to lie to me, and I still proceed to help you and try to do good by you, you should just drop the lie and be honest. Instead of sitting there lying to my face continuously, when I'm blatantly sitting right there, reaching out, trying to help you and guide you and show you, hey, you don't need to be doing this. This is going to get you in trouble. This is going to ruin your life. But yet you proceed to do the exact opposite. How do you think your life's going to go? How do you think your life's going to be 5, 6, 7 years down the road? You think anybody's going to want to be around you? No. You think anybody's going to trust you? No. Why? Because you wouldn't listen. When you try to take advantage of somebody, and that person that you're trying to take advantage of talks to you out of caring about you and wanting to see you do good, you continue to lie to their face, even though it's blatantly obvious that they're trying to help you. You need to stop that. Because that kind of attitude is what's going to get you in serious trouble later on in life. Serious trouble. And believe me, I get it. I get it. Because I used to be that way when I was younger. When I was around that age, I used to be that same way. I used to be that dude that thought that he knew everything. That thought that I wouldn't get in trouble for my actions. I was that guy. And guess what? Later on down the road, I regretted it. You know what me doing all that cost me? You really want to know? It cost me friendships. People that I genuinely cared about. That were my friends for years. Even people that I grew up with. It cost me a lot. And looking back now, I wish I didn't make those mistakes. I wish I didn't go down that road as a kid. And I say a kid because I'm 33 now. And to me, if you're under, say, 25, to me, you're a kid. If you're 25 or under, to me, you're still a kid. But when you sit there and you do the shit that you do, thinking that nothing's going to happen in life, that you could just skate by and nothing's going to happen, and that if you go to the police and lie and say this and say that and blah, 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 do you know what that does to people? That ruins lives. That really does ruin lives. When you lie to somebody and you do something that you know is wrong, and you know it can get them hurt or in serious. Do you know how many people are sitting in jail right now because of like that? Quite a bit. Like I said, I know I've made my fair share of mistakes in the past. I get it. But at the end of the day, we're all human. And I'm not making this video to call anybody out. I'm trying to teach you guys a lesson to help you guys. Why? Because I care. Because one thing I've noticed about YouTube, and I've noticed this, and you can even fact check me on this, there's very few people that will stand up on this platform and actually try to do what's right and help others. There's very, very few that will do that. Well, guess what? I'm not 1% that will do that because I care. I care about people. Okay? I've always cared about people. Ever since I was a kid, I have always cared about how everybody's doing, whether they're doing okay or not. Or if they're in a situation they don't need to be in, I've always cared about, hey, how can I get this person out of that situation? Now, is that a flaw of mine? Yes. That is a flaw that I am trying to work on. Because I care way too much about people to sit there and let them do this that they do. And to that person, I hope you take this as a lesson. Because I don't want to see you going down that road. Because you know where that road leads you? It leads you to jail and death. And you want to know how it leads you to that? Because the shit you're doing is going to lead you down a bad road to where some random dude's going to take advantage of you. And eventually you'll end up killed. Because trust me, that does happen. Or you'll end up putting some innocent person behind bars. Why? Because you lied to them. Lying gets you nowhere. You know what lying gets you? It gets your bridges burnt that you have. It gets people hurt. And more importantly, lying can ruin lives. And to that person that I'm speaking to right now, I hope you do see this. And I'm not doing this to call you out. I'm doing this because I care. And that maybe, just maybe, you'll actually listen to what I'm saying for once, since this seems to be the only way I can get through to you. I've watched way too many friends in life get over by like what you're doing right now. And is that what you want to be known as in life? The person that goes around and tricks people and hurts people and causes people to get hurt? Is that what you want to be known as? That person that runs around and lies and says, oh, I'm this and that, blah, 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 but I'm on the side, I'm really this. No. I don't want to see you like that. Why? Because I give a I'm doing to you. I'm doing for you what Tibbs and my brother Clinton did for me. I'm doing for you what Tibbs and my brother Clinton and all my friends that give a shit. I'm doing for you what they did for me. Because apparently nobody actually gave enough about you to instill in you what's right and wrong. And I'm not saying that's your fault. I'm not saying that's your fault at all. But I care. Okay? I care enough to show you that what you're doing needs to stop before someone gets hurt. Or worse, someone's life gets ruined. Like I said, when it comes to helping people, I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to make sure that that person's okay in life. Because there's an old saying that is very true. Sometimes you have to do the wrong things for the right reasons. And I'm that motherfucker that's willing to do wrong things for right reasons. Why? Because I care about people. I care about human life. I care about people doing good in life. I care about where people are at in life. Because I don't want people to make mistakes and ruin their life the same way I almost ruined mine. Because let me tell you, when I was younger, I used to be that badass that thought he knew everything. When I was a kid, I used to be that nobody could tell me nothing. I used to think the whole world owed me something. I used to think that I was untouchable. I used to think that I was the baddest on the planet and couldn't nobody tell me nothing. Why? Because back then I thought I knew everything. I thought that I was above the law. I thought that no one could touch me. I was that kid. And looking back now, if I could go back and visit that version of me, you know what I would do? I would smack the ever-living out of that version of me. Because that version of me is what led down a very, very dark, long road. Which is what almost ended up happening. I almost ended up going down a very, very long road for the rest of my life. But you know what stopped me? People that care about me. You know what's funny? Over the last 7 years, I've been through a lot. And you guys know that. You guys have seen what I've been through. You guys know what I've dealt with. I don't even need to say it. You guys know what I've dealt with. And let me tell you, if I didn't get off that road, I would still be in that same spot that I was. Being depressed, not eating, always on the verge of wondering how the f*** am I going to get out of this? Always wondering why people were turning their backs on me. You know, it's funny. It wasn't until a few days ago when I talked to Tibbs that I realized I need to get my together. It wasn't until a few days ago when I spoke with Tibbs and he made me realize that I need to get my together. And like I said, and I've said this many a times before, and I do mean this, I do want to do better for myself, for you guys, for Tibbs, for my family. I want to do better. And the first step of me doing better, and I'm going to say this right now because this is going to apply in all my streams. This is going to apply everywhere. Okay? This is going to apply everywhere. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness. And do not try to manipulate or take advantage of me or anybody I care about. Why? Because I don't want to see anyone hurt. And I am tired of being walked on. I am tired of being stepped on. And I am tired of being manipulated and taken advantage of. And I'm not trying to be harsh, but I need to look out for myself. I learned that I need to look after myself. Because number one is what's important. Number one, me. If I ain't looking after myself, how am I supposed to help anyone else? If I ain't looking out for me, how am I supposed to look out for anyone else? How am I supposed to be that leader that stands up for people like myself if I ain't even looking after my damn self? And you want to know why I have such a kind heart and why I'm so caring towards people? Because I see all the evil that's in this world. I see all the evil in this world, and I see how f***ed up people can be. I see how screwed up, how messed up, how vile, manipulative, how disgusting people can be. And I don't want anyone to have to go through the same that I went through. Just trust me when I say I've been through more than most could ever imagine. I have seen way more stuff in this world than most could ever possibly imagine. Not only through what I went through with the people that I finally got away from, but in life in general. I have seen more evil in this world than anyone could ever imagine. And I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. I don't want anybody to have to witness the evils that I've seen. The that I've seen. The hell that I've been through. I don't want anybody to have to go through that. But at the end of the day, if it means me looking out for my own and my people, make no mistake. Yes, I do need to look out for myself, and that is true. But make no mistake. Make no mistake. I will bend over backwards like hell to help those that I care about. I will bend over backwards, even if it means making myself look like I will bend over backwards for those that I care about. Even if it makes me look like I will bend over backwards for that person. Why? Because I care about those that I'm surrounded by. I care about those that have been good to me. I care about those that have done nothing but right by me and have helped me over the years. Including tips. Because let me tell you, I'm not discrediting anybody that has helped me over the years. To everybody that has helped me, just know that I care about you guys and I thank y'all for that. But let me tell you right now, Tibbs did for me in 1 week, that no one else has ever done for me in the last 7 years. Or has not been able to do, I should say, in the last 7 years. You know what that is? Getting me away from the trolls and showing me who I need to be and what I need to work on. So I am saying this not to be heartless. I'm not saying this because I want to be heartless. No, I'm saying this because I need to work on myself. I'm saying this because I need to work on myself mentally and in a lot of ways physically. If you approach me and you say that you want to get to know me, that's cool. I have no problem with that. But do not try to overstep your boundaries. Unless I know I can trust you. Do not try to push the envelope and say, hey, I want something more. Because let me tell you, I've already been through a lot. Okay? I've been through more abusive relationships than anyone could ever hope or even fathom, for that matter. Over the past several years, I've been in so many abusive relationships that it's not even funny. I've been in so many abusive relationships. Which is why I do have a hard time trusting people. But once I gain your trust, once you gain my trust, once I know I can trust you, then we're good. But I do have trouble trusting people. Because I have been over and stepped on and abused more times in life than anybody could ever even imagine. Because one thing that people don't realize is abuse isn't just physical. It's mental, verbal, emotional, as well as physical. And those kinds of abuses, trust me when I say, they are far, far worse than any physical abuse could ever be. Why? Because they mentally get in your head and they psychologically with you. So to all y'all younger cats out there that are out there taking advantage of people that you know have been through, stop. Because you're doing more harm than good. Yes, your intentions may be good. I'm not discrediting that. I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not saying that they're not. But when you know that person has been through a lot of, don't try to take advantage of them. Because that makes you look like in the long run, and it makes them hurt even worse than what they're already hurting. Because let me tell you, I never said this to anyone. But over the last several years, I've been fighting a war inside. I've been fighting a war with myself and with my demons. And trust me when I say these demons that I face, they're not your typical demons. They're not the demons of addiction. They're not the demons of lust. They're not the demons of hatred. No, they are the demons that can tear you apart. That can tear your life apart in seconds. They're the demons of abuse. And I can't even tell you how many times I have broken down in tears throughout all the that I've been through. All the that I have been through. I tell you guys this because I care about you guys. And I want you guys to take what I've been through and use it to better yourselves. Take what I've gone through and everything I'm telling you. Take all of that and use it to better yourself, because that's what I want for you guys. I want to see you guys succeed in life. I want to see you guys do good in life. That's what I want for you guys, because I care about y'all. Yeah, I know I'm some random dude. But this random ass dude gives a about everybody. Gives a about wanting to see people succeed. Because let me tell you right now, if I can overcome my demons and what I'm battling, if I can overcome all of that, I know y'all can overcome this y'all are battling. I know you can. So I tell you guys this with the utmost respect and the utmost love and care. Okay? I tell you guys this from the kindness of my heart. Get off of your ass and start battling back against whatever demons it is that you're battling. Because if you sit there, your demons win every time. If you sit there and don't do anything about it, you're letting them win. Every time you're letting them win. Don't be that person. Because let me tell you, for a time, you want to know what really happened when I was letting my demons win? You want to know what happened? Let me tell you. It was in the middle of all the that I was going through. You want to know what happened? I got so depressed that I wasn't eating. I was sleeping all the time. I never ate anything. For almost 2 to 3 months, I didn't eat anything. I was sleeping all the time. I barely drank anything, and if I did, it was just enough to keep me alive. I was sick and throwing up all the time because I was so sick from the depression. And whenever I did try to eat something, I would puke it back up 5 minutes later. And I got so immobile from just laying down in bed all the time. I got so immobile from laying down so much. Because that's all I did. I laid down and I slept. That's all I could do. I laid down so much and I slept so much that my body started to become immobile. And you want to know what happened when I became immobile? My legs started to swell up. Blood stopped flowing to my legs. I ended up getting an infection so bad that I literally had to be rushed to the ER in the back of my mom's car. Barely alive. I was barely alive. And the doctor told me that if I did not get my together, I had only 6 months to live. 6 months. I would have either lost my leg or I would have died. And let me tell you, it was in that moment when my doctor told me that I needed to get my together that I realized I don't want this. I don't want the depression. I want to do better in life. This is literally about 2, 3, maybe 3 years ago. And you can see the videos for yourselves. You can see how I was just soaked in just this depression. You can see how tired I was, how depleted, how drained, how physically exhausted I was. I was physically sick all the time. And let me tell you, all the yelling and the fighting that I went through, that did not help. That made it worse. And let me tell you right now, when I was in that ER room and I was laying on that bed, and my doctor told me that I either need to get my shit together or one of two things was going to happen. Either I was going to lose my leg because of the infection if I didn't get up and I didn't start walking and start taking care of myself, or I was going to die if I didn't do anything, because I would have just let my legs sit there. They would have taken it, and eventually the depression would have killed me. When I was in that moment, I realized that I don't need this. I don't want this for myself. And I can honestly say I've come a very long ways. I'm telling you right now that, yeah, I might slip up and make mistakes. That may be true, but at the end of the day, I'm only human, just like y'all. And let me tell you something right now. I tell you guys this because I care about you guys. I tell y'all this because I care about y'all. Because I don't want to see you guys going through what the I went through. And let me tell you, before Tibbs stepped in, I was lost. Before Tibbs stepped in and drug my ass out of that, I was lost. I didn't know what the to do. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I knew that I wanted out. I knew I wanted out of that life. I knew that I wanted better for myself. I knew that I wanted to be someone better. I knew that I wanted to do better. And I thank God that Tibbs came into my life. And I know a lot of you guys talk on him. I know a lot of y'all run your mouths about him. And I see it. But let me tell you, you guys can take your comments and shove them up your asses. Because let me tell you right now, Tibbs is a good dude. He is one of the nicest human beings on 2 feet that I've ever met in my life. That man has done more for me in 1 week than most people could ever hope to have achieved in their whole lives. Tibbs saved me from myself. He saved me from going down a path that I was clearly going down and didn't need to be going down. And let me tell you, over the last few days of talking to him, he showed me where I need to be going, where I need to head to, what I need to do with life. And let me tell you right now, I plan on doing right by him and getting myself back into where I need to be, where I was 11 years ago. That's the person that I want to be again. And yeah, I know it's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a hard battle. But you want to know something? That fight for my life is worth every second. That fight for my life is worth it. Why? Why is it worth it, you ask? Because when I take back my life fully and be the person that I was 11 years ago, once I take back that life, I can't be stopped. And I won't be stopped. Like a lot of you guys, I deal with quite a bit in life. I do. I deal with a lot. I have my good days and I have my bad days. But I say this in front of all of you. I say this in front of the 22 people watching right now, the 2 people that liked it, and the thousands of other people that are going to see this probably by tomorrow or whatever. Which, I'm fine with that. I mean, if people see it, they see it, cool. But I say this because I mean it. I want to do better for you guys. I want to be better for myself and you guys. And I promise y'all, I am going to continue on that road. So to anybody out there that thinks that you're going to take advantage of me, you, that's not going to happen. I will not be walked on and I will not be stepped on any more. Well, 21 now, but there was 22. But I say this because I want you guys to see my growth. I want y'all to see how well I'm doing and see my progress. And I want you guys to see what I'm doing and know that if I can get through what I'm dealing with, so can y'all. Why do we get so much hate? Because we're different. We get hate because we stand up for what's right. We get hated on because me and him don't believe in bullies. We don't believe in having a life. We don't believe bullying should be going on. We stand up to the bullies. We call out everything that goes wrong in life. One of those, if we see something wrong, we do something about it. When we see something wrong, we do something about it. Because see, me and Tibbs have a very similar goal. Me and Tibbs have a very similar goal in life. A very similar goal. I want to see less bullying. He wants to see less and garbage going on. And those two things usually go hand in hand. Which is why I'm proud to say that I get to work with that man every day. Every day I get to work with him, and I am thankful for that. I'm going to tell you right now, Tibbs may be a little bit older than me. That may be true. But you know what's funny? Me and him have learned a lot from each other. A lot. Me and Tibbs have learned quite a bit from each other. I taught him a lot, but he taught me even more. Dude, I'm 33. I'm about to be 34 here in September, bro. I'm old as... Well, not really old, but I'm only in my 30s, but still. But like I said, man, exactly. I'm old, but I'm not old. You get it. Which leads me back to my original point. For those of you out there that are younger, that are in your 20s and younger, like you're 29 and you're younger, which obviously by 29 you should already know better, but I'm saying this for that whole span, that whole line there. I say this because I care about y'all and I want to see y'all do good in life. Do not take someone's kindness for weakness. Don't do it. Because that will end up you getting hurt and them with their lives possibly ruined. Because trust me when I say I've been down that road and it's not worth it. I've been down that road and it ain't worth it. Yo, Killer Dog 556. I cannot confirm nor deny that at this time, but she is being looked into for a certain incident that was brought to mine and Tibbs's attention. So I had to remove her for now. Because there's an incident going on with her that I am not going to speak on because I'm not allowed to speak on it, and I'm not going to speak on it. That was brought to mine and Tibbs's attention, and we are currently handling that situation. Not saying she's bad or she's good, but we don't know, and we're not taking that risk. You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't know if she's good or bad. We're trying to figure that out. Because she was involved in an incident that involves one of our close friends. And there's a whole thing behind it. I'm not going to get into it. But just saying that she is in question, to say the least. But to that person that thinks they could just run around at their age and take advantage of people, stop doing it. It gets people hurt. And it gets people in serious trouble. that they don't need. And in the long run, it makes you look like. So if you are thinking about doing that, don't do it. Because you know what that's going to land you? Two things. Hurt or prison. And I say hurt as in, your feelings get hurt and all that. Or sometimes even physically hurt. Because you do it to the wrong person, you f*** around, and you find out. Southern. No trolls allowed, Southern. Bye-bye. Troll free. Matter of fact, I want all you guys in the comments right now. I want all of you right now to put in the comments, hashtag no trolls allowed. I want to see every single one of y'all put that right now. Hashtag no trolls allowed. I want to see y'all do that. Hashtag no trolls allowed. Hashtag troll free zone. I want to see y'all put that right now. Hashtag no trolls allowed and hashtag troll free zone. Because there is no hate up in this page. There is no hate on this channel. There are no trolls allowed up on here. Ben. Wait, didn't I ban you, dude? Yeah, did I? Sweet. Hey, that's okay. Hey, honestly, I'm glad Southern Highway showed up. You want to know why? You want to know why I'm glad she showed up? Because now she is on the ban list. So, Southern, thank you for showing up and allowing me to put you where you belong. In the trash. Because that's all you are, is trash. So, bye. Matter of fact, I'm going to remove that. Like I said, I want this channel to be the best content channel in the world. When people come here, I want people to be excited. I want people to be happy. I want people to be able to come here and have a good time. I want people to have fun. If they didn't mean to do something negative, then that's a different story. That is a completely different story. But, again, this is a troll-free zone channel. There are no trolls allowed. Matter of fact, I'm going to lay out the rules for you guys right now. Because these are the same rules that Tibbs runs on his channel as well. These are the same exact rules that he runs. No trolls. No negative. If you come in here and you're nasty to people and you're talking shit, you're gone. If you come in here and you're a known troll or you're a known, you're gone automatic. You're gone automatically. Like Chicken McNug. I can tell right now that dude is a troll. Oh, and although I am going to say this. To everyone out there that thinks that you're going to f me up, as far as my channel goes, give up. Because it's not going to work. But for you guys, the fans, I can promise you guys, I'm going to do everything I can to make this the best family-friendly content channel ever for you guys. Oh, I've got a bigger monitor right here. It's called my TV. Quite literally, it's 10 times bigger than this. So, yeah. I technically do have a bigger monitor right here. Call me TV, bro. Dude, let's be honest. Even family-friendly channels do. Even family-friendly channels swear once in a while. Hell, one of them being one of my top favorites, Jacksepticeye. Alright, let's be honest, man. We've all seen Jacksepticeye. We've all seen him curse and swear. Let's be honest. We've all watched Jacksepticeye and what he does. But he's still a family-friendly channel. Now, let's be honest. We've all seen Jacksepticeye. Let's be honest here, people. We've all seen it. We've all seen Jack's channel. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Jack's channel. He's one of the reasons why I started YouTube. He's one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube. Shout out to Jacksepticeye, by the way. Love your content, fucker. But, you know, I want this channel to be a place for everybody to come out and hang out and have a good time with no trolls. So, all trolling can screw off. If you're a troll, not allowed. If you're or you're a no, bye. If you come in here talking to people, you're gone automatic as well. But other than that, man, if you're in here and you're having a good time and you're hanging out, you're good. If you come in here and you're acting a fool, you're out. But if you come in here having a good time, hanging out, having fun, and you're not bothering anybody, and you're just enjoying the content and having a good time, you're good, dude. As far as I'm concerned, you're good. Like, take the stream from earlier. Yo, main man Chris, you cannot tell me that you've never heard of Jacksepticeye. Bro, he's literally one of the... Wow. He's literally one of the top YouTubers on the planet. Seriously, type in Jacksepticeye on YouTube and you'll see. He's literally one of the top YouTubers in the world. Go look him up. The dude is literally one of the top YouTubers in the world. Even Pam, I'm sure, Pam, tell me you've heard of Jacksepticeye. Please tell me I'm not the only one up in here that's heard of him. Please tell me I'm not the only one that's heard of this guy. You know, Irish dude, funny guy, has green hair. Well, had green hair. Dude, I'm not going to spoil it. Just go watch for yourselves. I promise you, you guys will love it. I promise you guys that. You will love that content. I promise you that. But like I said, I say all this stuff because I care about you guys, man. And I know it's a flaw. I need to start looking after myself a lot more. And to answer your question on that, yes, I banned you because I know whose channel you're from. But to answer your question, yes, I'm excited for tomorrow because I get to make content. I get to do my job and what I love. I get to do gaming and hang out, so I get to do my job with no Thug figure. Alright, Thug figure, I can tell right now. I can tell you right now, brother, that is a troll, dude. But, yeah. The dude's way up there. But trust me when I say, Pam, you will love this content. I promise you that. The dude is actually got some genuinely good content. Like I said, man, I do hope Sure. Yeah, I'll be exposed for being a good content creator. But I say this to you guys because I care about y'all. Hell if I know, dude. I honestly don't know what the they're talking about, dude. I really don't. I don't, be honest with you, I don't even know who that person was, to be honest. I can genuinely say in all my years of doing YouTube, I've never seen that dude before in my life. So, I honestly don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like, I'm confused. I'm just as confused as you are, man, so don't feel bad. I'm just as confused as you are, brother. But like I said, I get to do what I love with no... I love my job. I get to do gameplay videos. I get to hang out with people. I get to have fun. Nice try, dummy. You guys do realize that you guys are not welcome here. So quit trying to show up. No, seriously, like, quit trying to show up. Because y'all trolls are just going to get banned. No questions, no warnings. Bye-bye. So, taking out the trash. But, Pam, how you doing, man? DG, how you doing, bro? And yo, Killer Dog 556, how you doing, man? Tired with a headache. Bro, that sucks, dude. Like I said, man, I say what I said this whole stream because I want to inspire y'all to do what you love and to help other people and to not take from nobody. That's what I want for y'all, man. I want y'all to be able to take something away, take something positive away from these streams. Whether it's standing up for people, standing up for yourself, speaking out against that goes wrong. Like, I want that for y'all, man. Like, I want to be able to inspire y'all to do shit like that. I know somebody. Southern, bye. Bye, bitches. More trash to take out. I love to. Yo, Pam, even you gotta admit, dude, it's funny watching these guys get taken out. Honestly, Pam, I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't care. I give zero. You know what I care about? I don't care about them. They're nothing. They're meaningless. They aren't even in the same realm as me, brother. They ain't in the same time zone or in the same realm as me. You know what I care about? This channel and doing good. That's what I care about. To me, these trolls don't exist. That's the bro. I am pinning that comment because that is the truest thing I have heard all stream, man. Yo, Dixon! How do I pin this comment? Oh, there we go. There we go. But yo, Pam, that is actually probably one of the truest statements I have heard all year so far. Yo, Dixon Cider, man, how you doing, man? Oh, wait, Dixon's. Oh, God. Yeah, you're gone. That name alone, bro. Nope. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love banning trolls. Dude, I love when I get the ban trolls. But think about it, though, Keith. Dixon, Cider, put those two together. Put Dixon, Cider together. And really think about that for a minute. Think about where they were going with that. Think about where they were going with that for a second. Think about that. Bye-bye. Either way, I can't have that shit on my page. Like I said, I want my page to be a hangout place for you guys to have fun, bro. By the way, Keith, if you don't know what kind of content I do, for anybody that is new, like Keith and Dropped Pen, if you guys have not seen any of my content, I actually did a stream a few hours ago. So if y'all want to go back and check out that gaming stream, dude, you're more than welcome to. Because that's the kind of content that I do over here, other than the occasional coffee and chill stream where I hang out and talk to people. But outside of that, I do gaming streams. So if you want to check that out, man, go right on ahead. Pouring on that, bro. I'm not that doesn't sleep. I mean, I do sleep, but I sleep at very odd, weird hours. I sleep at very weird, very odd hours. But y'all want to know why they're all... You guys really want to know why they're trying to do this? They're trying to rile me up. Is what they're trying to do. And it's not going to work. I'm not going to go over to their videos and watch their shit. I'm not going to respond to them. I'm not doing any of that. That was the old me from 2-3 years ago. I'm done with that. You know what I see in here right now? I see a bunch of badass that are cool as hell. I see a bunch of awesome people up in here that are cool as hell. That's what I see up in here. I see a bunch of dope ass fun people that I love to be around. That's what I see. Not a single troll in sight. Not a one single iota of a troll in sight. Just the way it should be. Like I said, I did hear something though about somebody wanting to do a panel. Ah, there it is, Keithy. Had a weird feeling about you. I love banning trolls. I love it, I love it, I love it. Exactly. And that's the way that it needs to be. And the way that it should be. Just saying. That's why I love my job. I get to ban trolls and have a good time with you guys. Now, like I was saying, y'all want to know why they're doing this? They're doing all this to try to rile me up because they want to try to get me to lash out and rage out. They want to try to get me mad and angry. They want to try to use me and get the tips and try to f his world up. And why? Because they're a bunch of sick freaks and a bunch of weirdos who clearly don't have a brain cell left in their skull. Just saying. Well, just being honest. These guys are nothing more than wannabes. They're basically trash that's begging to be taken out, is what it is. They're just trash that is begging to be taken out. They come in here and they run their mouths. That's them. They just say, "Oh, please get rid of me. Please get rid of me." Okay, bye. That's what they do. That's where they go. They go bye-bye. Hey, Bernardo, what up? No, it won't get worse because I'll sit here all morning if I have to. I don't care. I have nothing else to do. So I mean, I can do this all morning, dude. I mean, what it is currently 6:38, bro. I can do this until 1 p.m. if I need to. I don't care. I can outlast the trash. The trash goeth bye-bye. I can do this all morning long. So just go ahead, man. By the time y'all trolls are done, by the time you weird alien thingies are done, I'll have the world's longest block list on YouTube. Guaranteed. Hell, I've already got the world's longest block list over on Kick. Tommy W. Bye, Tommy. Oh, I love this. I love this, man. Do I use Twitch? I used to, and I'm working on getting back to that. But I'm working on getting back to that. It's going to be a hard road. I'm telling you, me getting back into recovering to being myself again, it's going to be a long, hard road. It's going to be a battle. There are going to be times where I slip up. There are going to be times where, I need my ass kicked. But it's worth it. That fight to the top to where I was is going to be worth it. Do I prefer Kick or Twitch? I prefer that. I'm on the fence. I'm on both of them. I enjoy them both. I like Twitch because Twitch doesn't take from nobody. If you're caught doing, they will ban your ass. They will straight rock your ass. But Kick does have a better payout. Yeah, and guess what? He was using my friend who passed away, my good friend Tommy Gunn, who was actually one of my mods. That was actually his picture, and I ended up banning the guy because I was a troll. Yo, Butters, what up, dude? Hope all's well with you too, as well, dude. Like I said, these guys, they're desperate. That's why they're doing what they're doing, because they're desperate. And I do mean desperate. Oh, you're good, Pam. Well, like I said, that person... Sorry, Jumpman, you're gone. No mentioning of trolls. Goodbye. You mention a troll's name? You act like a troll? Or you come in here starting, you're gone. Hey, Chibi! Not yet. I do need to do that, Butters. I will probably download the demo today, I think, if I can. If I have room. Because right now it's just a demo. I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to wait for the full game to come out and then play it. But I definitely do want to check out the... I definitely do want to check out the demo and see what that's about. Oh, I love these trolls. Hey, up the trolls. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Oh, dude, I definitely will check it out then, for sure. Might have to get rid of a couple things, but I agree, dude. I agree. I agree. Zenito Bigong. But like I said, man, I made this stream to kind of... I basically made this stream to show y'all, man, that one, these alien things, these little creatures that come into our chat starting, you know, the ones that come here starting, yeah, they're not even on my radar. But you know what's funny? The reason why these aliens do what they do, these badasses, these trolls, you know why they're doing it? Because they're desperate. They're desperate for attention. And therefore, I am not paying them any mind. I am not acknowledging them. As far as I'm concerned, trolls don't exist. I mean, that's the way I see it. To me, trolls don't exist. They don't. But you know what does exist? Supporters like Southern Harlot, who is actually a supporter. Which is why I banned Southern Harlot, because she's a supporter. Therefore, nothing she says counts. Nothing she says can be trusted or is legit. To who? Yo, fuck the trolls. Who is that, man? Like, fill me in, because I know nothing about that. Ah, nice try. But yo, F the trolls. What was that whole thing about? Because I did hear something about that. Like, what was the whole story about that? Because I know a lot of people were asking me if I was on a panel with him, which I wasn't. But, like, what was that all about? Like, I'm confused. Like, what was that whole thing about? Or is it something that I need to look up? Because if I need to look it up, I can do that after this stream for sure. Oh, and to Southern Harlot, and to all the other trolls out there that want to do what they did, I am going to say this. Now that I know what's really going on, this y'all did definitely breaches the contract. And guess what? I'm not going anywhere. So have fun watching my success. Have fun watching me grow as a channel. And as for the rest of you guys, I will see you guys around 8 o'clock this morning or 9 o'clock, depending on what goes on, either 8, 9, or 10, somewhere in that vicinity. But I will see you guys later this morning around one of those times for some gameplay. So with that being said, I love you guys. Like I said, I do hope that if you guys took anything away from this stream, I do hope that it's that don't do stupid. Stay out of trouble. Keep doing what you love. F the haters, dude. And be kind to people, man. And don't f people's lives up for a joke. Alright? But with that being said, I love you guys, and I will see you guys later on this morning, man. As always, stay positive, stay humble, and keep being yourself. I love you guys. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.